rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, and sing everything you see. You can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. We can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Hi friends, so glad to see you. Glad you're here. This is Mr. Stanley at home. We are in my studio, in my workshop, in my classroom. This is where I make things, where I make music, and where I teach. That song was called Sing a Rainbow, and it was written by Arthur Hamilton. I wanted to sing that song today because we're going to be celebrating Drop a Rainbow Day. Drop a Rainbow Day is always on October 3rd. And on October 3rd, at Drop a Rainbow Day, people decorate rocks with rainbows on them and put them out in the world for other people to find and look at. I have some rocks I've decorated here. This one I decorated with crayons. This one I decorated using watercolor paints. And this one I decorated using markers. Would you like to make a rainbow rock today to put out for Drop a Rainbow Day on October 3rd? That'll be fun. We'll do that in a little bit. To celebrate Drop a Rainbow Day on October 3rd, I want to tell you a story. It's called The Rainbow People. And this story is by Lawrence Yep, and it was published by Harper Trophy, HarperCollins. A long time ago, in a place very far away, but not too far from where we are right now, there lived some people. At the bottom of the hill lived the blue people. The blue people, always dressed in blue. They drove blue cars. They lived in blue houses. Everything was blue. They taught their children this song. Blue is good, green is bad. Blue is happy, green is sad. Well, at the top of the hill lived the green people. The green people wore all green clothes. The green people drove green cars. The green people lived in green houses. And they taught their children this song. Green is good, blue is bad. Green is happy, blue is sad. One day, a green child and their grown-up were taking a walk. And they noticed that a blue child had fallen down and had hurt themselves. And the green child looked up at their grown-up and said, "We should go help that blue child, they're hurt." And the grown-up of the green child looked down and told them, "We never touch a blue. We don't do anything with blues. Blues are bad." And the green child looked up at their green parent and was thinking, "I don't really get it. Why are they bad? Why is a different color bad?" And the green child and the green grown-up kept walking along, leaving that blue child down on the ground hurting and in pain. The next day, that same blue child was out walking their dog. And the blue child noticed the green child from the day before, who had wanted to help him, had fallen down and was hurt. And that green child had scraped their arm and was bleeding and was dirty and was upset and was crying. And that blue child walked over to the green child and said, "Let me help you." And the blue child ripped off a piece of their shirt and tied it around the green child's shoulder where they were bleeding and helped the green child get up and put their arm around them. And the blue child walked that green child back to their home and left them there. The next day, that green child who the blue child had helped was feeling better, and the green child was feeling, "I need to go thank that blue child for helping me. They went out of their way. They were really kind to me." So the green child went down the hill to where the blues lived and found the house where the blue child lived and knocked on the door. And the blue child's grown-ups came out and looked at the green child and were very mean to them and called them ugly words and told that green child to go away and to never come back and to leave our blue child alone. As the green child was walking away, the blue child saw them and came along. And the blue child was now wearing a rainbow shirt. And the green child and the blue child shook hands. And the green child thanked the blue child for helping him and making him feel better and walking him home. And the blue child said, "Ever since I helped you, I haven't felt the same. I felt different. My heart has gotten bigger." The blue child and the green child moved away from where the greens and the blue lived. They moved away. They met the orange people. They met the yellow people. They met the purple people. They met the blue people. They met the black and they met the brown people. All together, they started families. They raised children. They lived in peace and contentment and harmony. They were kind to each other. They helped each other. And these people were called the Rainbow People. That's the story of the Rainbow People by Lawrence Yep, published by Harper Trophy and HarperCollins. I think that's a good story to celebrate Drop a Rainbow Day, which is October 3rd. And October 3rd, people decorate rainbows and put them out for other people to find. So let's decorate some rocks, okay? We're going to start off using, and we're going to decorate our rainbows using, we're going to decorate our rocks using markers, crayons, and watercolors. This is what my watercolor set looks like. Yours might look different. And I'm going to start using markers to decorate my rainbow rock. You want to get a rock that is a good size that will fit in the palm of your hand. Bigger is better because if you use a small rock, it's really hard to get a good rainbow on it. So get a rock that fits in the size of, in the palm of your hand, a good size rock. And I'm going to use markers on this rock. I'm going to take out my red marker. I'm going to put the cap on the bottom so I don't lose it like that. And I'm going to do a rainbow shape, an arch, and go up. Now there's a little bump in this, but I'm going to go over it. I can kind of color over it. And go all the way around, down to the other side. So I got a good red arch, a curved line like this. If I turn it sideways, it looks like a letter C. I'm going to get the next color in the rainbow, which is orange. Take out my orange marker, put the cap on the bottom. And now right next to that red line, I'm going to do an orange line. I'm going to go up. Got that little rough spot that I kind of need to color in. All the way to the other side. And down. And now I'm going to get my yellow marker to do the yellow arch of my rainbow. It's a curved line. And I'm going to take my marker out and follow that orange line, go all the way up and go down to the other side. And I'm going to keep going with my green and my blue and my purple marker until I have a rainbow rock that I decorated with a marker. Now I'm going to decorate a rainbow rock using crayons. And I think crayons work kind of good. They're kind of my favorite. If you use a marker or watercolor paint when they're outside and in the rain and they get sprinkled on or wet, the colors will come off, and that's okay. They'll still be pretty. I think the crayons will last the longest. So now I'm going to show you how to decorate a rainbow rock using crayons. And I'm going to start with my red crayon. And again, I'm going to do a curved line, an arch, go up, over to the other side. It could be skinny or it can be kind of fat, like that. Now I'm going to get my orange crayon. You can use a orange crayon, a yellow orange crayon, or red orange crayon. I think I'm using orange. And right next to that red line, I'm going to do an orange line up, all the way down to the other side, a curved line, an arch. It's also a semicircle. Half of a circle is called a semicircle. If I turn sideways, I kind of have a letter C shape. Do you see that? And I'm going to get my yellow crayon, red, orange, yellow. And again, I'm going to go right next to that orange line, go up, over, and down. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do the same thing with my green, blue, and purple crayons so that I end up with a rainbow on a rock made with crayons. For my last rock, I'm going to use watercolor paint. And when you use watercolor paints, the first thing you should do is touch every color with a little bit of water. So I'm going to touch the red. I'm going to touch the orange with a little bit of water. I'm going to touch the yellow with a little bit of water. I'm going to touch the green, which is over here, with a little water. I'm going to touch the blue with a little water. And touch the purple with a little bit of water. Touch every color with a little bit of water first. Let me get my rock. Remember, you want a rock that is about the size of your palm, that fits in your hand good. Bigger is better because working on a small rock is kind of tricky. I'm going to start with red. I'm going to touch the water again. Touch the red paint. I'm just going to do another curved line, starting at the bottom, go up all the way to the other side. And I may get a little bit more red paint, just to make it a little more vivid, a little brighter than I did my red arch. And I'm going to clean my brush in the water. I'm going to grab some orange paint now and take it all the way to the other side. And I might get a little more orange paint on that brush and make the colors a little brighter. And it's okay if the colors touch because they kind of look pretty that way. They kind of blend. They kind of bleed together and look more rainbow-like. I'm going to clean my brush again, pick up a little bit of yellow paint. Follow that around. I like the yellow. And I'm going to keep going with my green, blue, and purple paint. And if your fingers get a little bit of paint on them, it's okay because painting is supposed to be dirty and you're supposed to get messy when you're making things. Because you can always wash your hands, take a bath, clean up later. So my hands are a little bit dirty, that's okay. When you're finished, you're going to have a really fun rainbow painted rock that you painted with watercolors. You could also use other paint. You can use acrylic paint. You can use fingernail polish to make a rainbow on a rock. Find something that works for you. And after you have your rainbow rocks all decorated, on October 3rd, you're going to go out and put them out for people to find. And I hope you find some rainbow rocks too on Drop a Rainbow Day. I'm really glad you're here with me. We listened to the song Sing a Rainbow by Arthur Hamilton. I told you the story about the Rainbow People by Lawrence Yep, published by Harper Trophy and HarperCollins. And I showed you how to decorate a rock with a rainbow on it for Drop a Rainbow Day on October 3rd. Thank you for spending time with Mr. Stanley at home. Take some pictures of your rainbow rocks and send them to me. I can't wait to see them. Get to work, friends.